Hi, I'd like to start off with a little survey. Raise your hand if you have a cell phone. Okay, now raise your hand if you text on that cell phone. Alright, now raise your hand if you drive a motor vehicle. Alright, now I'm here to tell you that texting on your cell phone and driving that motor vehicle do not go together at all. They should never be done at the same time. Now, I'm sure y'all are familiar with the term texting and driving, but just in case, texting and driving is when you use a cellular device while operating a motor vehicle. Here are some pictures of the result of texting and driving. I have a few pictures. There's one, there's another. Okay. Texting and driving applies to your life because you most likely do both on a daily basis. I know I do. Texting and driving is dangerous, it's illegal, and it can wait. Now let's talk about the dangers of texting and driving. Texting and driving is dangerous because it puts your life in danger. According to the Edgar Snyder law firm, texting and driving causes a 400% increase in the time spent with your eyes off the road. Now, if you can't see the road, then you can't be a very safe driver. Also, driving and using a cell phone reduces brain activity associated with driving by 37%, according to textresponsibly.org. Cell phone use also contributes to 6% of all crashes, and that equals to 636,000 crashes, 330,000 injuries, and 2,600 deaths a year, according to textresponsibly.org. Texting and driving puts others in danger as well. Imagine the guilt if you were to cause a wreck from texting and driving and you took someone else's life. I don't know about you, but I would have a hard time living that down, knowing that I took another human being's life. Also, imagine the victim's family. I'm sure they would not be happy with you. Now I have a 15-second clip concerning the family of a victim. All right. Now you know the dangers of texting and driving, so let's talk about some laws enacted upon it. I have a little chart I'll show on the presentation, on the PowerPoint. All right. Texting is banned for all drivers in 30 states, according to the Governor's Highway Safety Association. That means nobody in the state can text and drive. 28 states ban texting and driving for novice drivers, and that includes the state of Texas. Novice drivers are defined as those with a license for less than 6 months and under the age of 18. Also, there are of course legal consequences if a crash is a result of texting and driving. According to the freedictionary.com, vehicular manslaughter is defined as the crime of causing death of a human being due to illegal driving of an automobile, including gross negligence, drunk driving, reckless driving, and speeding. Texting and driving falls under gross negligence and can be charged with a misdemeanor or a felony. Now that you know the laws enacted upon texting and driving, let's talk about why texting does not have to be done while you drive. Texting can wait. Driving safe is what's important. Driving takes more focus than we realize, and so does texting. But if you don't keep focus on driving and you put some of that focus on texting, then that's when the danger happens. Texting is usually just everyday conversation, the gossip or just what you're doing that day. Stuff that can be done later. It's not always that important. There are other options instead of texting and driving. You can pull over to text, you can wait until you arrive to your destination, or if somebody is with you in the car, then you can have them text for you. But if you feel like your text is just too important and you need to send that text right away or as soon as possible, then at least wait until you're stopped at a red light. Now you know why texting and driving can wait. Now that you know why texting and driving can wait, let me conclude with the last few words. I've talked about I've talked about the dangers of texting and driving, the laws enacted upon texting and driving, and why it can wait. Texting and driving is illegal in most of the country. It's dangerous all of the time, and it can wait until any other time. So I hope you will spread the word about texting and driving and apply it to your own life. So next time you get an alert that you have a text message while you're driving, I hope you think twice about checking that text and responding to it. Or because your car might end up like this. And I have another picture. And that's it.